Hello guys, so today we are going to be looking at 5 planning mistakes that you make when you're planning or setting goals that you do not even know that you're making. So if you're interested in hearing these 5 tips, then stick around and get individual with me. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tobi Achudume. If this is your first time here, you are super welcome. I am so excited to have you here with me. So on this space, we talk about topics, tips and tricks that will help us grow fearlessly into the best versions of ourselves. So if that is something that you're interested in, then you should subscribe and join this happy space so you get notified when we have new videos up every week. So today we are going to be talking about something that is very interesting. I guess it's interesting for me because I think one of the things that we talk about most of the time when it comes to getting close to the end of the year or the start of a new year is planning, goal setting and all of that good stuff, and I'm still going to get to that. But why you need to always hear this all the time or as often as you would hear it is because there are some mistakes that we make that makes it difficult for us to stick to a planning routine or stick to executing the goals that we set for ourselves. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the planning mistakes that I have discovered and I think would help you to make sure that you don't make these mistakes and you are ready to execute the goals that you set for yourself. So if you're ready to get into this amazing topic, then stick around and let's dive in. So the first mistake that I am going to share with you is that you do not write down your goals. You don't write down what you are planning, because one of the things that I think as humans we pride ourselves in is our ability to remember things and to note things down in our head. We believe that we have the most amazing brains that can just store up as many information as could be stored up. And yes, our brain is amazing. We have super active brains that can store up these things, but because of the amount of information that we take, for the brain to keep working, some information has to be let go, and that is why you forget some of the things that you plan to do. So one of the planning mistakes that I want you to start avoiding now is that you need to stop thinking that your brain is magical and just store up all the information that you need, meaning you need to start writing down your goals. So planning mistake 1, you are not writing down the goals and the plans that you want to do. You plan in your head and you assume that because you have planned it in your head, it is going to happen. Problem is you kind of forget some of the things that you have planned. So start writing down the things that you want to do. Write down your plans, write down your goals. That way you are limiting the chances of forgetting what you have planned to do or what you have set your mind to want to achieve. The second planning mistake is that you overwhelm yourself with so many things that you want to do. So we normally say, So one of my favorite sayings about planning is that we overestimate what we can do in a year and we underestimate what we can do in 10 years. So because you think that you have 12 months and 12 months looks like it's a lot of time for you to want to execute so many things. You want to have 1,000 things on your to-do list. You want to have 1,000 goals you want to execute by the end of the year. Problem is you overestimate how much time you have and underestimate what you can do in 5 years, 10 years, and so on and so forth. So when you overwhelm yourself with so many things, chances are you don't get to do as many as the things that you have planned to do, and this makes you feel terrible about the goals that you have set for yourself. So planning mistake number 2, don't overwhelm yourself with so many tasks. Take your tasks day by day, month by month, quarter by quarter, or even year by year. Don't overwhelm yourself with so many tasks. Pace yourself accordingly and just have spaces in between, which is going to lead me to mistake number 3, because you have put so many things on your goals list, you have put so many things that you want to achieve for the year or for the month or quarter, then you don't have spaces in your day, so you don't have blank spaces in your day. Point is, with this one, it means that you don't have breaks in between your schedules, you don't have breaks between the tasks that you have to do, and so because of that you also overwork yourself and then you're not executing or being productive with the goals that you have set for yourself. You're working from a place of tiredness. You are tired and you feel terrible about the goals that you have set because you're not giving it your best. So mistake number 3 is that there are no blank spaces in your goals. There are no blank spaces in your agenda or in your planner. That means you need to include rest. You need to include breaks in between the things that you are planning to do. When you include rest, you give yourself the time to recuperate your strength. You give yourself time to also review, reflect, and also re-strategize on the things that you need to do if it is not giving you the result that you want to get from it. So that is mistake number 3. You need to put blank spaces so you have time to rest and you have time to look over the things that you have done. Before I go into the 4th mistake that I would make, I want to share with you that I am hosting a masterclass on December 3rd where we're going to be talking about everything that has to do with goal setting and executing the goals that you have set for yourself. So in this masterclass, we're going to be looking at what goals are, the types of goals that you need to set, the factors you need to look into when you're setting your goals, and strategies that you can put in place to make sure that the goals that you set are executed. So if you want to join this masterclass, please check the description box. I'll leave a link there for registration purpose and you'll be able to get access to the masterclass. Now that I have said that, let's look into mistake number 4. You have no planning schedule. You have no planning routine. Sometimes we think that if you want to plan something, you can just choose any time of the day to plan. Chances are when you do that, you omit or forget some of the things that you need to do because you are just planning on the go. Probably at this point, you're thinking she's going to talk about routines. And yes, I'm going to talk about having a planning routine because when you have a planning routine, it helps you to not make this mistake and avoid it completely. Because with planning routines, it helps you to have a particular day for planning, a particular time that you need to stick to when it comes to planning. So that could be your planning the day before or the morning before you go into your day properly. When you don't have a planning routine and you're just planning on the go, you're probably going to forget some of the tasks that you have to do and some of the goals that you have set for yourself because you're thinking of what it is that you want to do in the moment and not what you have to do by the end of the day. So the 5th planning mistake I'm going to share with you, which could have very easily been the 1st, but it is the 5th in this case, is that you are planning with vague goals. So vague goals are goals that are not specific, goals that have no time frame. They are goals that you just have at the back of your mind and they are just very wide and broad. They have no start point, nor do they have end point. So you just have this goal and you just think it's going to happen by chance or it's just going to happen by the snap of your finger. When you have vague goals, you yourself are confused as to where to start from and where to end. What are the milestones I'm going to record? How would I know if this goal is actually being executed or not? So vague goals gives you the problem of not even knowing what it is that you're doing. All you know when it comes to vague goal is that you know that this is what you want to do. Say for example, you want to start a business, but you have no idea what business it is you want to start, the steps you need, the structures you need to put in place, the products you want to go into business with, or if you need partners, you need help. You have no idea of all of these things because your goal is so vague. And that is a planning mistake that a lot of us make. I have made that mistake times without number and it has led me to the point of having to sit down again and re-strategize on the goal that I have set for myself. So these are the 5 planning mistakes that I'm going to share with you today, and some of them you may have encountered, some of them you have not encountered. Please let me know in the comment section if you resonate with any of these planning mistakes. Which one have you made? Which one have you not made? Please share with me in the comment section. And I'm going to just reiterate these 5 points that I have shared with you so that it sticks to you and you make sure you do not make these mistakes again. So the first one is that you are not writing your goals down. You are not writing your plan out. You're planning it just in your head. The second one is you overwhelm yourself with so much tasks and then you become so tired you're working from a place of disservice to yourself. And very closely related to that is that you have no scheduled breaks. You have no blank spaces in the plans that you have set for yourself. So you're only just going at a stretch and you're not intentionally taking breaks to rest, recuperate, and review the things that you have done. The first mistake is that you have no planning routine and you just plan on the go. Problem with this is that you forget some of the things that you need to do. And then the 5th and final mistake is that you have vague goals. And with vague goals, they're not specific, you don't know where to start from, or where to end at, and then you're not able to measure your execution process, your successes or challenges that you encounter in executing this goal. So we have come to the end of this video. I hope you got value from the points that I have shared, and I hope that it would help you to plan properly and make better goals towards the next year. Again, my masterclass is holding on the 3rd of December. If you're interested, please check the description box. So you click it. It is free. You don't have to pay anything. All you have to come with is your notes and your pen, and you're going to get so much value from it. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. And I will catch you in the next one. Till next time, bye.